careful steps. So it's about time I hit around for me. Something just hit me. I thought, an epiphany. Weed's legal in my city, and even though I'm 10 years clean, people offer me an amphetamine, legal and on these streets. Only one blunt laced in the prescription based on legal selling these streets. The fix needed is this blunt, 10 years of an unfortunate felony, legal and free. Is this blunt being smoked until it hits me, until I have an epiphany? Smoke this joint until your lungs start collapsing. Only people in public housing can't choke the weed because the housing isn't recommended for community unless it's another private property. It's appropriate for blazing the weed. As I walked to the Narcotics Anonymous meeting, these are people on levels of sobriety that disagree to stay clean and off these streets and amphetamines. This pip could be laced with chemicals to melt your dopamine and make your brain bleed. You get doped up and beat until you can't breathe. Many doctors prove that if you smoke the weed and hyperactive and a dopamine with split your personalities, making other drugs suitable to offer for your needs. Even though most people would disagree, while there's children blazing younger than 13, there's an age limit that needs to be reached while developing and adapting to an amphetamine. Just ask someone like me, 10 years smoke-free and still not clean, cause they explain at NA, once an addict, always an addict, and saying just for today, relapse is still possible for me, and I can regret this every day, or I can continue blazing and panic about what's watching me blaze. I could be real doped up with gut rot that hits me before I'm about to fuck. So I shit and shout while I hold my gut, cause I don't get my girl to roll me another blunt. Before I decide to fuck, I'll beat her up. Believe me, once I was told enough to quit smoking the chronic. It had to be the day there wasn't one. And there was many people saying it wasn't a blunt, it was a laced one and forced treatment. If my family were to quit smoking, that I'd be forced to follow them. Even though my mother got me started, and I asked her only once, the same bitch quit me once into healthcare treatments. Explains the story that I wasn't. So this is why she'd leave me homeless and withdrawing out of living situation. It's cause she claimed my funds and gave my allowance to her daughter that was planned for us. And since I ran away, once I decided I was old enough that I didn't need her until I was 15 with more and more family left. So when she would call the social services to quit on me again, I'd show up at a group home, then I'd run. Even after more homeless fun, I eventually took treatment because I had to, because I was inheriting a lot of money, so I didn't have friends to front. I had my own once I took care of my home and things I've owned. So when she would just come over on occasions to use me for a hotel while she was in the city, she would have tried to tell me once. I kicked her out of my home and she never came back or tried calling since. Changed her number that she never answered while I leave a message, and that was it. Now I'm homeless and someone offers me a blunt. Question is, should I blaze the fuck up or should I let it go off the precautions? Doesn't really matter but I stay aware of the consequences. So for all today and every day who blazes up, stay straight and blaze a blunt.